Sixth grade was like the beginning of a new era. I started riding my bike past my own neighborhood. I picked up a trumpet for school band, and I just grew accustomed to the internet. I also tried to kill myself, but still, beginning of a new era. Joe was my best friend in middle school. He played guitar and had hair down to his tits. He was the bee's knees. He was kind of a pudgy dreamboat, and he was the object of a few friend fictions of mine, but still, beginning of a new era. Seventh grade kicked into full swing when I woke up with my face pink with acne. I started playing trombone and I got fatter out of depression. I hated school. Sat on the computer trying to blast my blues away on Battlefield Heroes, ate entire bags of chips in one sitting, and not just because I was a growing boy. Anger ensued, depression, everything was a target, and my own friendships got harder to have, but we were just boys in middle school cursing at each other. Masculinity started to get toxic. Faggot nerd, that is what I was and what I still am today. When you look at boys but couldn't share it, I couldn't been more of a faggot than a fat ass than I already was, knowing deep down you'd love the day when baseball season starts so you can see those throwing arms. Don't look for too long, faggot fat ass, I would have to remind myself. I tried to defend myself against attacks, but instead I just shoveled more food in my face. Eighth grade was the end of an era. The era where anger ruled. Only fueled by confusion, I slowly got myself out of my own head and realized all this masculinity bullshit was really taking a toll. Still fighting a depression coming from somewhere else. My voice got lighter, and I didn't use the fake deepness that dragged me down. Voice still developing, sadly. I started drawing myself as a girl in the margins of my notebook. I started thinking of myself of more than what I was. When the elbow got burned by a lighter, I remembered who I was, just another loser, just a boy in their eyes, starting to write, where I was not just a boy, projecting feelings more than I could. I was still just a confused kid, but now, with clarity, I took an art class. As Rihanna played on the radio at the end of the quarter, I made glass beads, little round reminders of how I'm going to get through it. Middle school was such a time where I was expected to be innocent when I was hiding the truth, being who I wasn't, something I never was, that I still do today. Like I said, sixth grade was the beginning of an era. Going to high school was a transition for me, and it won't be the last in my life. Riding the school bus lost in thoughts of what happens next.